Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Randomizer. In the last episode I think we did Halloween Town. It's been a while since I recorded. And in this episode we're going to randomize into number 12, which is a lyric scene, which I think might be the Pride Lands, if I recall correctly. Maybe this time we're a bit higher leveled, so maybe this time we'll actually be able to do something. It's not the Pride Lands, it is the grid. Space Paranoids, I keep calling it the grid for some reason. So let's see if we actually can get through this now. We have dodge roll, which might actually make a not insignificant difference. And if we're a little bit lucky here, let's see. Let's see. How many combos does it take now to take out one of the... we still get two shot. Almost. That's not a good time. It still might not be enough, honestly. This is a pretty, like, late... I don't want to say late game, because it's literally mid-game. But do you see how I'm getting demolished? I honestly do not think that... Oh, no. I honestly do not think that we can make this. I'm gonna give it another shot because random.org gave me this world, so I feel like I at least owe it to the game to give it a shot. And I can definitely give some items to, well, myself, firstly. And after that we need to buy some more items. What else can we buy? Oh, high potions we can buy. Oh, we don't have enough money to get a lot of high potions, so let's just get a couple of normal potions, like 7, because that's exactly how many I can afford. And we have Tron and Donald on the team. Do we want Donald or do we want Goofy? I don't know, really. But let's equip this as well, then give Tron some potions too. I'm actually going to have you auto-equip potions too. Goofy can hold one more potion. We're going to go with Goofy for this one. I'm not going to have any of these guys auto-equip potions because I'm out of potions, apparently. So yeah, let's go into the party and switch Donald and Goofy around. And I think this might work. It might not. I don't know. It's worth a shot. If it doesn't work, we'll just go re-randomize into a different world again. But we gained like 6 levels since the last time we were here. So maybe we'll at least be able to get a bit closer. It's a good measurement of how far we've gotten since the start of the last episode, right? So how much we actually did accomplish in one episode. I think it's a good measurement of that. So let's give it a shot. And let's get absolutely annihilated by all the enemies that we're about to spawn. If only like explosion. Explosion would make a huge difference. Any dry form would make a huge difference. I just need something. Then again, I don't know. I might actually... There might stand a chance. Like, I can stop one of them. Okay. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can. Okay, I'm starting to believe. After that, we still need to defeat a boss fight here, which is going to be an interesting adventure to go on, but and we just increased our strength and defense, and now we can freeze the second one. Okay, so we're definitely going to be able to do this. That's really, really good news. We improved quite a lot, as a matter of fact, as long as we don't get hit too much, because our defense is still shit. Like, utter garbage. And also the potions help a lot, and we did it. With like, within half the time limit, I think, as well. We did it. Okay. That was really, really good. Now the boss fight. But before the boss fight, trying to learn a new ability, I don't know if that actually applies in the randomizer. I'm going to be honest with you. Before we go into the... I heard something in my stomach there. Before we go into the boss fight, I think we get like 1 or 2 more items, which usually would be just story-based key items. Also, chests! I forgot about that. But right now, it could be aerial dodge, for instance, or glide. Holy hell! We got aerial dodge and glide in back-to-back chests. That's amazing! Oh my god, that is awesome. It's both going to be... Oh, we already had Glide, so now we have Glide level 2. We already... Okay, so we have Aerial Dodge as well now, so we can... That's great. That is absolutely fantastic. And the fact that they were so close together still, like statistically speaking, it's just a real small chance that would ever happen. And it happened. And we got a potion out of a large chest, which is a very, very disappointing thing indeed. But we also got Berserk Charge, which ain't bad. So we can, let's see, we can glide around pretty quickly. So we actually have a decent movement option now. I'm terrified of what's about to happen here. Let's save state just in case something goes wrong. And let's see what happens. Again, terrified of what's about to happen. It's Loroxine, that is very fitting. Also, very not good for me. Maybe? I need scan. Dude, just give me scan. ASAP. I need scan. This might actually be dealing a decent amount of damage against Loroxine. I can't tell, but it looks like she's getting hit a lot. Doesn't necessarily mean a lot of damage. Of course. Yeah, so these attacks aren't going away from... Okay, they're gone. Never mind. I was real happy there for a second. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. It's normal Loroxine. That much I'm sure about. It's not data Loroxine. It's still terrifying. Let's try going into this with... When did we get to Photon Debugger? Let's try Gullwing. Because that's the strongest thing I have, and I still don't have magic, so... Do I? Wait, do I? I don't. It's probably not going to make a huge difference. Especially since I have no idea what her HP was at when I died. That is one why I need... no. That's mostly why I think I desperately need scan, just because I could have been like 2 hits away from actually winning that fight. Probably not, because the fight hasn't been that long yet. But I am getting in like 50 to 100 hits here. So maybe I'm dealing a lot of damage against Loroxine after all? I do not know. Just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging. Things have been going well so far for me this episode, so just keep dodging. Gonna give it one more shot. And after that we're just getting the hell out of this world until further notice. At least until we get scanned. I might just go look... Oh no. I don't have the log file for this anymore. I didn't save it because I didn't want to know. I should have saved that log file because that could have shown me where I could get scan. Which would be really, really useful to know. Thank you for healing me. And thank you for killing me. Let's just leave this fight as is for the moment. And go into a different world. We've pretty much come to the end. We've made progress. We've made progress. We did the one heartless battle there, and now we need to go back to random.org. And we go to world number 2, which I know is Zigbar. And that's not where I wanted to go. Maybe we should just do Atlantica? We might, depending on what this world is and how terrifying it is. Presumably it's one of the later. It is the Land of Dragons. We should be totally fine. There's no way we're not winning in the Land of Dragons. We probably can do the entire world. Honestly. Yeah, that's MP Rage. So doesn't matter at the moment. Trinity limit. It's actually good. Skill recipe. I do not give a crap, but sure. Okay, so we're playing the Land of Dragons today. Maybe at some point we'll do the entirety of Atlantica, just because it does give you items as a reward. Which means that those could be randomized into anything. Scan could be locked in Atlantica, which is a very, very disturbing thought that we would have to do Atlantica to be able to get Scan. Then again, if we can get Scan that easily, that would be amazing as well. So maybe it's not that bad of an idea to just go check what Atlantica has to offer. Maybe it's got a really good Keyblade for us, and maybe we get an AP boost here, which I don't think is randomized, because usually that is an AP boost as well, I think. Maybe? Anyway, this is how easy this is going to be. Did you see how easily I took out those Heartless just now? Because I have got the Ultima weapon, and I'm level 20. Maybe 21 at this point, I don't know. But we are very, very high leveled. These guys literally aren't dealing any damage. What? So my defense isn't low. I was just going through walls that were way too high level for me. That was the issue. Had nothing to do with my defensive stats. Maybe a bit. And we're level 22. Strength increased again. All of those are fairly worthless without Scan. I don't remember if there was a option for starting with Scan. I think there should be. There really should be an option where the game starts you with Scan when you're like modding and patching ISIS and stuff like that. To be fair, it's not technically patched. It's just a cheat file you put into the emulator folder. But still, there should really be an option in there. Maybe there wasn't, I just didn't see it. That's actually fairly likely. For starting with Scan, because Scan is essential in like making decisions as to whether or not you're going to continue trying a boss fight. Because again, if you know that you're very close to beating a boss fight, you're going to try again. But if you know that you didn't even get like one HP bar down, you're not going to try again. You're just going to move on. And having Scan while inside a specific battle, it usually doesn't matter too much because you want to avoid getting hit anyway. It can make a difference in that process, especially in a randomizer. If you're just playing the game like vanilla, it doesn't matter that much. It's a nice quality of life thing to know how much HP your enemies have, but it's nowhere near essential, I would argue. In this, it's a lot more essential to have Scan, and I think the sooner I get it, the happier I'll be, honestly. I hate this mission, by the way. Also because I think in the last randomizer I did, it might have been the Vanitas run. No, I think it was the last randomizer. Maybe also the Vanitas run, honestly. Which I never finished. Enemies did not spawn, and I couldn't finish it, so I had to finish it in the vanilla version of the game. So now we get another item, which is a mithril shot. That is, I've always wanted a mithril shot. Oh, that's sad. That's real sad. Let's go get these chests before we move on with story progression. There's going to be some more chests up ahead, which I can't get to yet. I'm going to ignore those enemies for the time being. I'm not going to ignore these because, again, they're not dealing any damage to me. Okay, that did deal damage to me. Are my stats getting shuffled? Surely not. No. I was, for a moment there, I was thinking that my stats might be shuffled every time I go into a different world. Because the difference between the damage the people in the grid, or the Heartless in the grid, were doing to me, compared to the damage over here is honestly unbelievable. Heartless are hitting me and dealing 0 HP damage in here, while in the grid I was getting 2 shot. Apparently you don't need to actually like start this mission at all, it just happens when you go in here. I misremember that, my bad. So you might be thinking, you can skip most of these enemies, right? Because you're so overleveled anyway. But they still give experience that could be useful for leveling up for other worlds, which we will have to go to eventually, and since I'm doing this all randomized, which probably is not a good idea, sliding dash, thank you! Oh my god, you have no idea how good that is for me. The mobility in battle as well. Oh man, the aerial dodge, it's so satisfying to do. Hidden Dragon, that is fitting. I kind of forgot for a moment that I could do this. Because you're never going to realize when you're playing another Mithril shot, really. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I could aerial dodge glide already. So, excuse me for forgetting that very valuable piece of information. And let's move on. That became so much easier when you get glide. You should always have glide when doing that mission. Even though it's literally like the third world defense boost. Actually, I appreciate that. We got a defense boost, which makes Sora's defense a little less shit. I guess we should give the AP boost to Sora as well. Because I don't really care about anything else. And magic boost, might as well, right? Can't hurt. I'm not gonna give it to freaking Donald. So let's see. The Hidden Dragon. It has Drive Converter and 7 Strength. Okay. And 3 Magic. Hidden Dragon it is. That's gonna be my Keyblade. These items do not have any changes to them. I probably should have equipped this sooner, to be fair. Okay, let's keep going. Because there's more chests to be found and more chests that could potentially have scan for me. Because God, I need scan. Also, Donald needs his MP. That charges up very slowly. Is it because he has a lot of MP? No. No, it charges up very slowly for reasons. Whatever those reasons are, I have no idea. What are the reasons? Blizzard, I have magic! It's not the best magic, but I have magic. And a potion. If that would have been fire, that would have been great for what's about to happen here, because this fight, you kind of want fire for, or explosion, but obviously that's unreasonable to ask for that specifically. Fire would have been great for all of these Heartless. Frankly, Wisdom would have been great as well, because if you have a Wisdom form here, you're going to get a lot of Wisdom experience. I can beat those big Heartless in 2 combos, I think, so that is not too bad. And these Shadows die in 2 hits. We're going to finish the entirety of this world, depending on what the boss fight is. I should clarify, if the boss fight is like Zamnas or Lingering Will or Sephiroth, I didn't equip Sliding Dash. We're not going to win the entirety of this world. Matter of fact, we might never finish this world if that's the case, because Lingering Will or anything like that in an area as small as the Shen Yu fight. Also, there's probably going to be 2 bosses because of the whole Eagle situation, or whatever the bird is, which is going to make things significantly more difficult. Let's see, item boost, might as well, MP Rage, might as well, now that I have magic. Sliding Dash, Trinity Limit, sure. I can't use Trinity Limits as long as Ping is on my team. But Trinity Limit might actually make, like, Laroxine. I might be able to beat Laroxine. Let's go back after this, if we have the time in the episode that is, to Laroxine and see if we can beat her with Trinity Limit. Because I honestly feel that might be reasonable. Then again, we also did the Tron Limit thing, and Trinity Limit isn't that much better. The only reason it's much better is because it's consistent among like every world in the game, right? You can do it always. And we got a fire boost. I thought for a moment we were going to get fire there like I requested. Auto Master, that is... I wonder how that works, actually. Can we go into Master form if we don't have it through Auto Master? That is worth checking out. That is worth checking out. Might as well equip everything. Why not? Let's make a save state just in case. It probably just won't show up. But usually you only get those abilities through leveling up the specific drive form. And definitely it won't show up here because it'll be a solo fight. But maybe, just maybe, we can cheese the game a bit since we have that ability? I don't know, speed trap, just get as much experience here as possible, at least level up once. I don't know how much experience I need to, about 200-ish experience, we can probably do that, right? Shouldn't be that big of a deal. 3 experience are heartless, they're infinitely spawning for a minute. Well, actually, we don't really have that much time left, only about half of it. Then again, we're down to about 100 experience left, so we're definitely going to be able to... And that one gives 24, so... Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to level up through... Oh, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you now, suddenly. Please don't do that. I mean, I'm still not scared, because you're all a bunch of pushovers, really. Full-blown... Oh, that is... That is a good thing to have. I don't know if it's better than a Cosmic Arts. I don't think that it is, but it is a good item to have. It's a really, really good item. Sorry for that. I got a WhatsApp message, and I think you guys heard that. Ping has gone back to Mulan. Nobody gives a crap. Let's get rid of Mulan and have Donald and Goofy, just because we can shut up phone. Let's see. It's better for strength, less for AP, and less for magic. I don't really have a lot of magic. I'm going to go with the Full Bloom Plus for this one. It doesn't give you magic, but I only have Blizzard anyway. And oh my god, look at my strength stat. It's already like mid-30s. That's amazing. So yeah, I have Trinity Limit. I do wonder, again, I do wonder if I can actually go into Master Form by using Auto Master. I don't like the auto abilities usually, because frankly, they're kind of bullshit. They just show up whenever they feel like showing up. And just like, I think I mentioned this in the Vanita series, I'm not very good at checking. Man, people are just blowing me up today. I don't know if you can hear my ringtone from my pocket. But yeah, I'm not very good at looking at a reaction command, then deciding what reaction command it is, and I forget that I can do this! And then like make a decision whether or not I want that before it disappears again. There's a lot of things that you need to do there very quickly. Back to back to back. And the auto drive form abilities complicate that even further. Kingdom Hearts 3 has this issue to a certain extent with all the like triangle commands that can stack up, but it's nowhere near as bad because they stay around for a little while and they're fairly easy to read and they do show up a lot, to be fair. Okay, this is not going ideally, I'll admit that much. I'm actually using magic, which I just unequipped the thing that powered up my magic. It might not have been the best plan I've had so far, just being honest with you. Okay, let's see, what do you turn into? Shan Yu and Raven Eagle thing, I do not remember. The bird, anyway. It's the bird. And Shan Yu. And it is Xemnas. It is Xemnas. And it's just, okay, it's just the bird. Which Xemnas are you? Is the question. Also, you're going to annihilate me, I realize that. You didn't deal any damage to me. Am I going to be able to beat Xemnas? His hitbox is... Oh, it's this Xemnas. It's second. It's armor Xemnas 2. I can't lock onto him anymore. At least let me kill you. Just for satisfaction. Is the door gaining health or is it losing health? I think it's gaining health, which is fine by me, honestly. We can probably just do this, right? Nope, that misses. Because of course it does. This is going to take a while, but we can do this. Unless the door is about to die and I... Save the king plus and maximum HP increase. Oh my... And Xander's was... Oh my god, we defeated the entire land of dragons. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. We absolutely annihilated Xamnas. And now we're back in the cavern of assemblage thingy. I don't know the full name. Do we have some time? I'll probably cut out all of the quick time event bullshit, but just show you all of the rewards I get, which I think is just at the very end. Oh. I probably... Presumably... Wait, can I just, like, leave the world through this? Nope. Presumably, I still need the magic upgrades to finish the entire world. In the Vanitas mod, it worked as such. You just, like, go into the world, and it automatically finishes, like, to the last cutscene where you get the reward, which is a thing I don't remember. I'll be back in a moment. When you go into this menu, you cannot back out of it. That is bullshit. I just realized that this world was the main complaint about Kingdom Hearts 2 being like this close to perfection, and then this world was added. And then they made an entire game based on QuickTime. A rhythm game is not a QuickTime. It kind of is. So it seems like a real strange decision. Oh, everybody was very glad that there wasn't a world like this in Kingdom Hearts 3. That just dawned on me. And we got a lost illusion for that. A lost illusion. Something I definitely did not need. But let's see if we get something else for the next little bit. The difference being between Melody of Memories and this is that here the backgrounds are actively trying to distract you. And now I think we need like Magnet or something before we can move on. So yeah, that was a big waste of time. I do have one torn page, I think, so theoretically I could go into 100 Acre Wood, but I don't think we really get anything from that. Actually, let's give some stuff to Goofy, because we got some Goofy weapons as well, didn't we? Tornado Fusion, Hyper Auto Change might not be bad, but Hyper Healing might be better. Let's go items. Goofy, you've got a Night Shield, which is... Have these been changed as well? No, they don't seem to have been changed, so I literally have the best shield in the game, I think. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. And it's got Second Chance, which is real good. I guess next time we'll be back with some more. We actually finished a world today, which is more than I thought I was going to be able to do. Until the next time, I'm a vlogger, you've been awesome. As always, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'll see you back next time. Bye.